My psalm of life is how faithful and magnificent God is in every single moment. When you look over your life and you see He was there all the time. I was married for 30 years, and I woke up one morning and I was a married woman, and by the time I put my head on the pillow that night, I was a widow. And life stopped, everything changed. My dear sister and her husband came down to help me with finances. I did not know how I was going to live and survive. 3 of the boys were already grown and out of the house, and I had my youngest one still with me. And I watched God stretch a dime into dollars. Oh, His faithfulness. In the middle of the night, He was always there. Sometimes I just didn't know how to pray, and I would just say, hold me, just hold me. And somehow He would.
I remember I was sitting front row with the worship team and was going through a very, very hard season of my life. Pastor Doug was giving a Devo, and it was all about seasons. And specifically, he talked through the winter seasons that we go through. It was all about the heaviness that we can feel. For some reason that day, I felt like this pressing to write these things down that Pastor Doug was saying. He said, despite the circumstance, despite all the heartache, the change, I can say with confidence, Jesus led me all the way. And that for me is what, it was like the light bulb went off, and I was like, that's it.
I love the Psalms. I camp out in the Psalms when life is difficult. And He just reveals more of who He is. And I've just learned to trust Him with every fiber of my being. He's never let me down. Never, ever let me down.
Finding myself asking God questions, and asking those like hard questions of like, God, where are you? I know you're with me, but where are you specifically in this season? This song, as I was writing, I had like the vision in mind of, this is where I'm at right now. It's cold. I don't like it here. I feel sad. There's heart, but I know where I'm going because I know Jesus is with me. Because again, that anchor, Jesus led me all the way. That's the pinnacle of this song, that no matter what, Jesus led me all the way.
You know, he made me on purpose, for a purpose. And I just want to keep surrendering to His purposes for my life, however long I have left.
After that realization of, it doesn't matter what my circumstances, what my season brings. I'm safe with Him. He's close. He's sovereign over everything. Everything that's happening around me is not a surprise to Him. He knows what He's doing. And I think that's the whole point of this, is He knows what He's doing and He's trustworthy.
From what I've grown to know about God is He's a loving Father that He simply wants to be God in our lives. And we allow all kinds of pride and all kinds of issues to keep Him from being God. We think we know better. We want to do things in our own strength. And He just wants to be there for us every step of the way and be God. He's so tender and so gentle. And I just feel Him saying, follow, just stay with me. Wait till you see what I have planned for you. So nothing is wasted.
It's been a while since I felt this cold. All the leaves being trampled on the ground. As soon as I even feel an ember touch my skin, the season comes to choke it out again. When the rubber finally hits the road felt the tide slide out of control. Circumstance really knows how to get under my skin. The season comes to make some wounds again. 'Cause everything has a purpose, no growth without change. Change makes way for loss, then grief makes way for pain. All throughout the seasons, you're the one who's in control. Despite my current state, I choose to say, Jesus led me all the way. It's just around the corner, they say. It comes and goes like a windy day. But now this time it's been feeling different on my skin. The season comes, but I can bear it again. Everything has a purpose, no growth without change. Change makes way for loss, and grief makes way for pain. All throughout the seasons, you're the one who's in control. Despite my current state, I choose to say, Jesus led me all the way, all the way. Let your sovereignty turn my heart to praise. Whether fall or spring, you're constant in every way. You're not some distant God who doesn't even care. You're consistently proving how much you're here. Let your sovereignty turn my heart to praise. Whether fall or spring, you're constant in every way. You're not some distant God who doesn't even care. You're consistently proving how much you're here. 'Cause everything has a purpose, no growth without change. Change makes way for loss, then grief makes way for pain. All throughout the seasons, you're the one who's in control. Despite my current state, I'll choose to say, Jesus led me all the way. I'll leave you be and let you work. You're the kind who's with me in the dirt. As you tend the soil of my fallow heart, the season comes, but you're in every part.